Some sections of third class already completed it because it is an easy topic. In the previous class, we have learnt about the shape of the earth. The shape of the earth is similar to which fruit and what is pear we learnt. In today's class, we learn many things, many topics. First of all, we learn about something about the sun. Yes, all of us know the sun. We see the sun almost every day, right? Every day we see the sun. So in today's class, we learn about how sun is important for living things. Okay? Right? So let us start with, can you see the picture here? These are clothes, okay? A salwar, a sari. What kind of picture is this? Here you can see the clothes are hanged over the wire, okay? So after washing the clothes, our family members, they'll hang on the clothes to on the wire, and the sunlight, if sun is there, and the sun helps to dry the clothes faster. The heat of the sun, the light of the sun helps the clothes to dry faster. Okay, you can compare this. In summer season, the clothes, the wet clothes dry faster. Okay, the washed clothes, when they are wet, they are hanged on the wire, and the sun helps to dry the clothes faster, right? So this is one use, how we are using the sunlight. Second thing is that after 6 o'clock in the evening, we switch on the lights, tube lights, LED lights, everything in our house. But in the daytime, do you think all these lights are necessary? So many lights are necessary? No. Why? Because we have the sunlight. In daytime, we need not switch on the tube lights or bulbs or any other lights. Why? Because the sunlight will be there. Okay, and the sunlight makes the day very bright and pleasant. See, some children, I have seen that in the evening, in the dark, they don't go out much because some are scared of the darkness. But in the daytime, it is bright and pleasant. You can see all the things around. You can see the animals around. You can see the surroundings very well in the daytime. That is because of the sunlight. What did we learn? So far, we learned that the clothes dry faster with the help of the sun's heat. Second thing, we don't need bulbs or LEDs or tube lights in the daytime. Why? Because the sunlight is sufficient for us. With the help of sunlight, which is free, okay, we are not paying any bill for the sun for giving light and heat. So in the daytime, we can enjoy this light, and also the daytime will be bright and pleasant because of the sunlight. Then third thing, winter and warmth. So a month back or 20 days back, it was winter season for us. All of us were wearing sweaters. I have seen some students also wrapping themselves around some blankets and shawls. So it was winter season, and we were trying very hard to get some warmth, okay, to make ourselves warm. So in winter season also, if you sit in the sunlight, okay, if you sit in the sunlight, you will get some heat also, and you can keep yourself warm. Okay, sitting in the sun in winter season is really great. Okay, so winter and warm. Then plants, all the plants need sunlight. Okay, plants, see, we prepare the food in our kitchen. How do plants prepare their food? They prepare their food in the leaves. With the help of what? Again, they need sunlight. In order to make food for themselves, plants need sunlight. Plants need sunlight to grow. Apart from soil, air and water, plants also need sunlight. So how many things? Clothes dry faster because of the sun's heat. Daytime we have sunlight, bright sunlight. Next, it will be pleasant and bright to see all the surroundings, all the creatures around us. Okay, daytime is very bright and pleasant because of the sunlight. Then in winter season, we can keep ourselves warm sitting in the sun. Okay, if you sit under the sunlight, you feel very warm and you feel happy. So even the plants also need sunlight in order to live. Okay, photosynthesis, it is called. Plants prepare their own food in the presence of the sunlight, water and air. This process is called as photosynthesis. Photo means light. This light, from where they are getting? Plants get their light from the sun. Okay, because of the sunlight they are able to make their food and they are able to live. And even some animals, okay, some animals like birds, other animals, when the day breaks, okay, in the morning when the sunlight is there, they go out to bring their food. They go out to search their food. All the night they can't search because it will be dark. So even for birds and animals also, sunlight is very important. Okay, clothes dry faster in sunlight. Daytime you don't need bulbs or tube lights or LED lights, because our biggest, greatest sun is there, sunlight is there. That light makes the day very pleasant and bright. We all like to play outside when it is day, okay, everything is bright. You can see everyone in the daylight. And in winter season we feel very warm if we sit under the sun. Okay, in the afternoon you see people sitting on chairs or sitting under the sun and enjoying the warmth. They feel warmth. Then for plants to make their own food, okay, for the plants to make their own food and in order to live also, they need sunlight. Next, birds and animals also, when the day breaks means when the sun rises in the morning, okay, sun rises in the morning, the birds, the animals start from their homes, okay, from their small shelters, their nests and small holes. They come out and start searching for their food. So all these are the uses of sunlight. Okay, sun. We use sun like this. Sun is important for humans because for clothes to dry faster, to get light, and winter season it keeps us warm, and for even plants, animals and birds also, sun is very important. And not to tell you that some cars in Japan, most of the cars in Japan run with the solar power. The light of the sun is trapped in solar panels and this energy is used to run the cars. Okay, so these are called as solar cars, and in India there are solar cookers. We have pressure cookers, okay, prestige pressure cooker and all. So there are solar cookers also. What is the use of this solar cooker? Without any gas, without using anything, just if you put it by using the solar energy, by using the sun's light and heat, we can cook our food, or we can give light to even in the villages also, right? So this was about the uses and importance of the sun for human beings, for birds, for animals. Okay, we understood it. And now let us write in a format, in a tabular form, how do humans feel the sun is important and how animals or plants feel that sun is very important for them. Right, students? Let us move forward with this lesson. So, who all need the solar energy? Okay, who all need the sun? Humans need the sun. Plants need the sun. What is the question here? Who all need the sun? Humans, plants. Why do they need the sun? Why do humans need the sun? Humans means all the human beings. You, me. We need sun to get light and heat. We need sun to get light and heat. We want the light, we want the heat. And the sunlight is also used to cook food. How is it used? Okay, by using solar cookers, by using solar cars, and to dry clothes. Humans need sunlight for these purposes. And for plants, plants use sunlight to prepare their food. Okay, all the plants, trees, they use soil, water and sunlight to prepare their food, right? The next topic is the moon. We see moon in the night sky. It is round and silver in color. We enjoy the moonlight. But do we see the moon always round in the sky? No. From the earth, we see the different shapes of the moon. Right? Now, let us learn some facts about the moon. Okay? Some important points about the moon. Moon is a satellite of the earth. Satellite is an object which moves around a planet. So, moon is the satellite of the earth and it is seen in the night sky. There is water on the moon. Okay, even though there is water on the moon, we cannot live on it because there is no air to breathe. Water is there, but air is not there. Many people stepped on the moon. Okay, they went to the space and they stepped on the moon to find out what is there, what material is there, how are the things there. And Neil Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. Okay, Neil Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. And moon is white or silver in color, right? Now we will compare. We will see what is similar between the sun and the moon. Many people stepped on the moon, but can we step on the sun? Can anyone step on the sun? No. Why? Because it is a hot ball of gases. If we go near the sun, people will get burned. So people can step on the moon, but they can't step on the sun because it is a very hot ball of gases. And sun gives a yellow color light, right? And to compare, sun is very much bigger than the moon, many times bigger than the moon. Sun is bigger than the moon. But when we look at this sun and moon, both look at them in the same size. Why? Because though sun is very big than the moon, moon is closer to the earth. That is the reason we see that both of them are same in size. So the next question is, why don't we see the moon in round shape every day? We can't see the moon in round shape always. Why? We see different shapes of the moon from the earth because sun has its own light, but moon does not have its own light. So we see that part of the moon which receives the sunlight. Okay, we see only the part of the moon which gets the sunlight. That is the reason we see the different shapes of the moon. So after learning about the moon, read the topic from the textbook about the moon. That is compulsory. You have to read from the textbook also. It gives the complete information about moon. Then you complete S3. Now let's move forward and learn about the next topic, that is the stars. Right? What do we see in the night sky? We see the moon and the stars. Stars appear very small. They shine in the night sky. We can see many stars in the sky, but we cannot count them. There are too many stars in the sky. So they are countless. There are countless stars in the sky. Now let us learn some facts about the stars. Okay, let us learn about some things about the stars. Stars are seen in night sky. We can see the stars in night sky. They are bigger than the moon. They are bigger than the moon, but why do they appear smaller than the moon to look at? They appear smaller than the moon. Actually, they are bigger than the moon because they are far away from the earth. That is the reason they look small from the earth. Okay, far away from the earth. They are round in shape. Stars are actually round in shape, but we draw the star in our books like this. Then stars have their own heat and light. Okay, and sun is a star. How can we say that sun is a star? What is same between sun and stars? Stars have their own light. Sun also has its own light and heat. Stars have its own light and heat. Stars are round in shape. Sun is also round in shape. Stars are balls of hot gases. Sun is also a ball of hot gases. So that is the reason we call sun as a star. Sun is a star. Now the question is, Are there any stars which are bigger than sun? Yes, there are many stars which are bigger than the sun. If there are other stars which are bigger than the sun, okay, we discussed na, there are other stars bigger than the sun. So if there are other stars which are bigger than the sun, then why do we feel that the sun is the biggest star? We feel that when to look at the sun is bigger than all the stars because sun is closer than the other stars. That is the reason sun appears to be very big. There are other stars which are bigger than the sun, but they are far away from the earth. That is the reason they look small. And the next work is do read from the Exceed content book about the stars. Okay, that part of the lesson which deals with stars in your textbook. All of you open and read and also complete S4. Thank you students. That's all for today. Bye-bye.